Welcome back everybody to some more Sonic Heroes. Last time we streamed this, we went through both Team Sonic and Team Dark stories, so this time around we have two more left here. I'm thinking we can knock both of these team stories out of the way tonight. Starting off, we got Team Rose, so let's jump into things.
We're up! You can count on me!
Okay, here we go!
Hey Marley, thanks for the host. If you're in chat, how you doing?
I wonder where Sonic is. Oh no! Amy, please be more careful with our only clue. You're right, I'm sorry.
It's a very windy day. The fact that you can literally push away a rabbit like this is, it's showing like maybe 50-mile-an-hour gusts or something strong like that.
Chocola! Hey, you guys, cheer up! You know we'll find them! No time to waste just standing here! Come on, let's get going! Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole plot. They're just looking for loved ones. That's pretty much it. I mean, it makes sense because both Big and Cream have like a big attachment to like certain things. Big is Frog and Cream Chow.
Different types of action!
Although this Chocola Chow we never heard of, and I don't think we ever hear of this Chow again after this game. So, I don't know about that one. Also, welcome to the tutorial. Let's not, because we've already done this. It's a forced tutorial. We can't skip this, so you're just gonna see me speed through it because this is a required thing. I'm gonna do my best to kind of speed run through this because again, we can't skip it, but you can just mash like the A button to like skip through a lot of this. And also you can do some other stuff here too. Like for example, belly flop into a plate formation like this and immediately just move on. You don't even need to kill the enemy, skip the spring. So you don't even need the spring. Big is our first power character we're playing as that has a belly flop, which is technically a new move that we haven't explored yet. So Rocket Excel's a little finky in this section. There we go. Belly flop's a new mechanic here you get for both Team Rose and Team Chaotix. And it's honestly a really good move. I kind of wish the other characters had it. Here I can belly flop again, go right in the flight. That's something the game never expects you to do, but it's like, you know, nothing's stopping you technically. You're just kind of taking advantage of like the height gain you get from a belly flop. So because of that, you get even more height than the game expects you with power and flight combined. Also, you can do, well, I'm not doing a good demonstration, but there you go. Kind of get the idea. You can kind of maintain speed from the belly flop into your movement. And because of that, you can move pretty quick. Who needs to fight anything in this stage, really? Doesn't matter what we do here, because we're actually not graded in this stage. It's the only stage for Team Rose's playthrough we don't need to worry about ranking, because there is no ranking. Then here, there's one more thing of dialogue I can go ahead and skip by doing that, and we're good.
You did great! I knew you would do just fine!
That stage is like, what is it, 8-9 minutes if you actually stand there and listen to every single thing the game is trying to teach you. It is a good way of learning how to play the game, and it's cool that they put it in the easy mode playthrough only. You don't have to do it 4 times, thankfully. But at the same time, it's kind of a weird thing they did that because you also can do the tutorial from the... Hang on, I'm trying to focus on going fast. It's hard to also talk and play at the same time. You can also play the tutorial from the title screen. Like, you can do it from the main menu. So it feels redundant to have it in the game itself as a forced thing when it's an extra option if you want to play it like that. Like, it's just weird.
Not bad.
So at this point, I'm going to try in Team Rose's playthrough to go as fast as we can, because their score is super easy to get A ranks in. In order to A rank most of the stages for Team Rose easily, all you need to do is just go as fast as you can. Because the best thing about this team is that time bonus alone could easily net you an A rank. Because if you beat a stage in a minute 30 or less, it's pretty much guaranteed A. I say that as I kind of lost a lot of time there with that move. Alright, get some extra points there just as a precaution. Alright, come up here, belly flop into a speed character, maintaining all that speed. There's a speed thing there, but that really does not matter. Nice Rock XL. We beat this in 135. I think that's still enough for an A rank, though, just on time bonus alone. When we're getting all of our points, just watch the total for time. I'm not going to skip it this time. Well, the game does it too quick. You get the idea.
You're like awesome.
Most of that was just time bonus. 51,000 for the end of the stage. We only needed 48,000. That was just because we went fast. And because of that, ends today. Really nice. This stage, I want to do something very, very stupid, but also very weird.
Wow,
Swap the flight.
what a beautiful rice palette. Amy, we're not here to sell
Why?
Doggy.
Yeah, we're just kind of screwed. For some reason, it's only when you first start Ocean Palace here with this team. But if you swap immediately to the flight character, you just fall through the floor and then makes in the fetal position, and you keep on falling until you hit the death plane. That's it. Like, this is a little bad. Don't do this. I just like doing this in a playthrough just to show how stupid this is in general and how confusing and makes no sense situation you put yourself into. There's no reason to do it. It's just funny. And it takes forever for you to die, too. It's like a whole minute. You literally just sit here for a minute waiting for you to die. But then watch. I'm going to do it again.
what a beautiful rice palette.
Doesn't work now. It's for some reason that only works when you first start the stage. I don't know why it's only when you first start, but it's like something to do with like where the team is located and how that they're moving around the stage itself. Something changes when you respawn. I don't know. It's weird. It's gonna be really hard for me to keep that momentum from belly flop. I would love to do that. I can easily maintain momentum if I'm just going from another character, but if you activate your glide right before your belly flop itself, you can also maintain speed, but it's like, doing that for me is just, for some reason, one of the hardest things in this game. I'm dead. I didn't know you can't make that if you're not flight. That's bad.
What a beautiful rice palette.
Also, resetting for some reason keeps that glitch state from not happening again too. I don't know why. Something is very weird about that. I don't understand it. Like, something about how you start the stage is what determines you falling through the floor as the flight character. It's so confusing.
Can you break it big? Here we go.
Nice. I'm starting to feel that speedrun mentality coming back here. This is why I thought you can make that with the speed character before, because you actually can, just not apparently from the bottom? I don't know why, but sure. Here's me coming through. Okay, now I kind of also want to show something else. This is going to hurt our ranking, so I'm probably going to end up restarting the stage, but that's right, bad angle. You know, it's fine. Like I said, we have to restart the stage. If I'm going to do this, then I need to technically restart. This is another thing I like showing. I believe I showed this in both the Pure League playthrough when I recorded that footage, and then also my own playthrough and bonus parts. But there is actually something very interesting about Team Rose's stages. For some reason, in Team Rose's stages, certain levels actually have an alternate goal ring. And that alternate goal ring actually works. Like, it's not just there for show. If you hit the goal ring, it will end the stage. So there are more parts in the level that you can actually explore, but there's no way for you to access those said level parts without either using cheat codes or glitches. Since I gotta restart, hang on, there's an extra life up here. I'll just grab it. There we go. Okay, now we're safe, so I don't need to worry about dying all too many times here for this, because we have the life. So there's a glitch that we'll be utilizing to show off this extra goal ring thing with Big. So I'm going to put my teammates on my shoulders, I'm going to jump out of this loop, and now I'm going to do something called Power Formation Flight, but I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to be a little rusty here. Okay, that animation is not working, so I gotta go back, get the speed. There we go. So, if you belly flop and immediately cancel it with your glide, for some reason, and this only works for both Team Rose and Team Chaotix power characters because they have belly flops, you can cancel the glide by immediately going to another belly flop, and you can just keep on doing this in a rhythm. And if you're on a weird angle like I am now, you're doing something called Power Formation Flight. Basically, big the cat can fly. So down there is where the goal ring is for you to actually end the level properly. But we can go to the other part here of Ocean Palace. Come in from the ceiling, you know, as you do. And over here, now we're in an unexplored part of this level. In fact, you can tell it's so incomplete for this team because there were certain things not even here. There was stuff in this area for like Team Sonic, but not here for Team Rose. That's because you're never supposed to be over here as Team Rose. But with Power Formation Flight, we can get over here pretty easily, and now we're exploring a part of the level that is technically incomplete. Like, there's still stuff here so we can actually beat this level going this direction. But at the same time, we're not supposed to be over here. So because of this, yeah, we kind of just screwed up the game a lot. There was actually some enemies over here too, so at one point it looks like it was designed for you to go through this portion of Ocean Palace with this team, but it's just something in development changed, and because of it, they left this in the stage. Like, all the stuff is still here that you can go ahead and interact with. It's unused parts of their level, basically. It's really interesting. Think of this more like the Sonic section of this level. Now, I need to activate Team Blast when I come up in this section, so I'm going to just get it now. Because unfortunately, we have an issue going through this portion of Ocean Palace with this team. Team Rose is kind of slow. Out of the 4 teams, and that kind of demonstrated right there, Amy is the slowest speed character. She actually can't outrun that boulder. It's impossible. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get me a Team Blast really quick. I'm going to go back for an extra ring, just in case that does happen again. Kind of surprised that pillar didn't fall down. I was actually expecting it. Alright, so if that happens again, I'm prepared, because I can activate Team Blast, and I'll be safe from that. I did not mean to swap the big. Actually, take the hit now, because that'll actually stop the boulder in place. That was really close. Didn't like that. So right here, I'm going to activate Team Blast. Team Blast with Team Rose gives you a level up for each character, invincibility, a shield, and speed shoes. The speed shoes actually make it possible for you to outrun all these boulders. Or rolling stones, I guess are more accurate to call them. And look at that, we even have dialogue for this. If we hit this goal ring, you know what, sure, let's actually do it. If we hit this goal ring, notice how we're back in the turtle section? Yeah, that's how you can tell that the goal rings, they're interconnected. So the game was never designed for you to actually hit that goal ring, but if you do, there's a failsafe to send you back to where the original one is. So, yeah, that's just a really weird yet interesting thing I wanted to show while we're here. So now let's actually beat the level proper. And actually get that A rank. Because unfortunately that attempt I would need to redo anyway, so it's kind of needing to reset. Kind of annoying every time we start this, I have to go to file 5. That's like really far out of the way in the file list.
We're up! You can count on me!
Okay, here we go.
Alright, so this time, no weird shenanigans. We're not going to clip through the floor or go to a weird goal ring. We're just going to beat the level.
Wow! What a beautiful life palette! Amy!
But we're going to go fast while trying to beat this level, because that'll give us a really good score bonus.
Here we go! Yeah! Wow!
I don't think I ever mentioned that weird mechanic, because I've already done that with 2 teams. But if you kick a team member into the, I don't know what those things are actually called in this game, but like the in-air speed boosters, we'll call it that. If you use Thundershoot into one of those, you actually maintain like your speed and actually can do another flight from it. So that's why you see me do that. I'm mainly doing that because it actually is faster and also gives you your flight back in case I need to fly again. How did I not hit that center point?
We can travel far distances by moving in all directions using Big's umbrella.
Should have enough time still for this to work as an A. Getting a little worried because it is kind of creeping up on me.
Here we go!
I didn't mean to swap at you to a speed character. I could do the power formation flight again to make sure I have enough time because I could just fly to the goal ring, but I think it would be safer if I just go, play the level normally. Alright, flight, which will take me straight to the center one, and then I can just jump through all the turtles from here.
We need to take care of those guards before getting to that cave.
Are you sure about that, Big? I just left. Need to take care of the guards, or you could just do that, sure. That also works too, but I kind of want to fight today. I kill those guys, just some extra points. Same for these ones. This. I'll do Team Blast because it'll give me some extra stuff as well, which will help for a score bonus. Alright, that should be good. I went through that pretty fast, which is enough for score, and also the points at the end should put me to A. We need 40,000. Oh, 47, we're good. I didn't even need to do the extra stuff.
We're like awesome!
Out of all the teams, I think Team Rose is the easiest to A rank, just because score bonus for them half the time is just speed running. Because of how good the time bonus is, if we just rush levels. Because of how short their levels are, they're the only ones you can do this consistently with. Because of how high of a time bonus you can get by just playing quick. No other team actually has that advantage.
You're the ones who are playing games with my army.
Dr. Eggman!
I'll show you what they want to.
I don't know why, but in this cutscene, the Eggcock looks more burnt than the rest of the cutscenes. I don't know why. It's like for some reason this one he's supercharged. I need to move over here. He needs to get baited. Come on.
Here we go!
Unfortunately, power characters here for both Rose and Chaotic are a little slower to hit things with because they don't punch. They grab their teammates on their shoulders, or in Vector's case, in their mouth. Vector's a little weird about it. So basically, you're just shooting your teammates for your punches as this team.
That was a huge birdie.
It's pretty easy to get A's during these boss fights because power kind of just wrecks these bosses. Or at least for like the Egg Albatross and Egghawk fights in particular. It's just super easy to destroy them in like 5 hits with a power character.
Amy, are you sure Mr. Sonic is here? No doubt about it. My heart is never wrong. Then it must be so. What a huge plant! The buildings are so tall, it's making my head spin.
Froggy, where are you?
Ah!
No, I was hoping one of the two would be in back of me so I can do Rocket Excel, but Big and Cream both decided to go somewhere else that day. And that was the case where I'm glad I still have flight. That would have been awkward and bad if I didn't have a flight stored. And push that in. Opens up this door. Let's kill this guy real quick. Doesn't really matter what member I think I hit the checkpoint with. Well, you know I can avoid it, sure. Who needs to have a checkpoint? I don't need it. I think this is no, it's not. Okay, I thought that was a Team Blast. This might be Team Blast. I just want to make sure no one activates this by accident. All right, Team Blast it. What do we get, though, for the core drop? All right, speed. That's what I want. You really don't notice much of a speed difference on this level when you get speed juice because these platforms push you so far ahead anyways. Oh, I didn't mean to get the checkpoint as big. You know what? Oh, that's bad. I gotta swap the power and then flight to do this. Otherwise, I'll just have that weird hiccup. I'm just gonna fly over here. There you go. Didn't know why it didn't work the first time, but hey, it worked the second time. For some reason, you can fly under that bridge and then go through it. Works for me. Because then you can completely skip that whole section of opening up the bridge itself. It's gonna be a whole puzzle in that process. It's very nice. I get the turtle. I think this door is too thick to actually clip through, so you have to open it up. It might be possible, but I don't think it is. It's one of the thicker doors in this game. There's some things you can clip through with speed, and then there's some things that just, nah, it's too thick. Alright, good. That still gives me the points. Alright, belly flop. Extra life. I'm just gonna team blast you. I don't really want to bother with the shield. It's funny, there's like two different shield types in this game, the stone ones and the spiked ones. I hate dealing with the stone ones more than the spikes. The spike ones to me are just not really that bad because you can just push your way through them and they don't feel like they have that much durability. But then the stone ones feel like they take forever to break if you're brute forcing them. The shields in general are designed for you to not actually fight, but to knock off. And it's really obvious because they take forever to actually fight.
When grinding, use B button to accelerate and control stick to balance.
Don't even need those points. We're good. The end of the level is just right here. And I think we're good on the score. This is, what is it, 50,000? In terms of our score bonus, I think that should be enough. 55, yeah, we're good. Time was enough for that one. We need to do some extra stuff, but level 3 in every character would helped a lot. Okay, power plant, I'm remembering this one actually being pretty easy to get the score, especially if you get a good beginning section here. This beginning section actually determines a lot. Oh, I wanted that. That's actually, you know what? Let me restart. I have a chance for this. I say that as I screw up everything. Wow. One more time. As you can see, they're all flight cores. That's why I kind of want to get this. There you go, because that immediately gives me a good score bonus. Fortunately, I kind of missed this. There's actually a trick that you can use to skip this whole elevator section with this team, but it is kind of awkward to do. Basically, you take these speed boosts as the flight character, and then at the very apex of the flight, you try to do the boost with the flight as it's ending, and then you get the speed from it pushing you up, and it's enough just to make you clear the jump, but it's so hard to do that. It's a really precise timed flight. I'm not really that great at it. Alright, just fly over here. This level's very interesting on the PC version of this game because of the no speed cap issue. Because you could just literally fly to the end because of the no speed cap thing. It makes a huge difference for certain characters. And the characters in question are the power characters with triangle dive because you can just use the lack of the speed cap in a section that's supposed to like slow you down but instead speeds you up to just zip right through to the end of a level. Like, it's so fast that you get with random speed increases. You literally just fly to the end. It's that fast. Like, you go from 0 to 1,000 in like 2 seconds. It's insane. Kind of why I can't really recommend the PC version to people because it's very weird. It takes time to get used to the physics engine in that version. It's not beginner friendly at all. Like, people think the physics in this game are weird already. Play the PC version if you haven't. It's worse. The physics are just outright unplayable in certain sections. I'm not even kidding. Oh, how did I not get onto that rail? I just clipped right through it. I should have enough points, I think. 45k what I was doing, that should be feasible. 53, yeah, we're almost 10k over.
I'm so happy I want to tell everyone.
Alright, this next one's going to be a hit or miss, but I'm going to try something in the beginning of this team fight, because if I do this correctly, I don't remember the setup, but there's a specific trick you can do with Team Rose that pretty much gives you an instant victory.
Gotcha, my darling Sonic.
Amy, what are you doing here?
Sonic, this time there's no way out of marrying me.
Okay, now we get to force Sonic to marry us. Now we're in Amy's shoes. Forceful marriage, here we come. This gets weirder when they're just teenagers.
Amy, knock it off. There's no time.
Alright, let me see if I remember to do this. That was not what I wanted. I tapped the button and I did Rocket Excel. Let me try it one more time.
There's no time to play.
I'm not doing what I want. I'm literally supposed to turn around and use the hammer, but for some reason I keep on doing a Rocket Excel. When you don't want a Rocket Excel, it happens, man. That almost worked. Alright, I just need to go a little bit further. All I'm gonna do is until I get to 0 lives at this rate. And then 0, I can just go. Well, that wasn't what I intended, but I think that kind of works too. Alright, one more attempt. There's a trick where if you literally just turn around and like use your hammer on this box right behind you, for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, now I'm getting comboed. Yeah, I literally got comboed. I couldn't move. I actually game over because of that. Are you serious? Wow, that's really stupid. Alright, I get my lives back at least? That's what I was trying to describe. There's literally a trick where you turn around, and it only works in this team's playthrough in this specific fight. You turn around, tap the B button so you do your little hammer attack with Amy, because she gets a hammer attack with her standard B press. Doing that, for some reason, it confuses the AI and they jump off the ledge. But again, I have not done this in like 7 years, so I don't remember the specifics with it. Like, there's an easy way to do it, and I don't remember. And I've actually wasted more time doing this. I think that's it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, finally. Hey, we at least did it. Alright, you get the idea. Hey, Amy just hits the box with her hammer, and then the other guy's like, I don't know what to do. Let's just go home. I don't know why, but it's a free A rank.
Sonic, let's go on.
I know it took like 6 attempts, but we did it. Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Just so he could get away.
Yeah, I can't believe he did that. What, like literally jump off a building? You know, I can actually see Sonic doing that. Huh. Falling 500 feet for Mary Amy. Well, that jump looks pretty nice right now. So, I need to ask chat something. Did you guys know that Big the Cat Has no bones. He literally has no bones. The madman. Don't ask. I don't know why, but swapping between flight and speed when Big is holding this, it's like, nah, man. Feet in head. I don't know what's happening. Please call my chiropractor. I don't feel so good.
This city reminds me of Casinopolis. Look at all those neon signs.
Big's a contortionist. Yeah, pretty much. Doing good. That's good to hear. I'm doing alright myself. Just kind of tired. Long day.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Did I do that? I think I wanted to, like, fall down here and not do what I did. That's fine. I can work with this. I think Amy went down the right path. Yes, she did. Ooh. Almost up the speed booster. This is another case I want to go fast because the time bonus here is really good. No, don't go back for the spring, Amy. Right here, I'm just going to launch my team members over and go. Yeah, long day at work. Sorry to hear that, but kind of the same. Kind of spent like all day just at one house, and it was just really tiring. Kind of kicked myself, like, I did not have time to schedule out today's video. I literally had it ready to go in a draft. I just had to add the final information to it, and I literally couldn't do it because I didn't have time. It was literally sitting on YouTube ready to go, and like, I don't have a thumbnail, and I don't have the title with me either, so like, I had to just let it go. So unfortunately, we did skip Mario Kart today, but it will resume Thursday. I, right before the stream started, pushed myself to do the rest of it. So I got all the Mario Karts I had uploaded scheduled out now, so that won't be an issue.
Kinda super duper happy.
Are you fighting copyright in your tenure? What the heck did you do in your video? I need to know. What copyright thing did you do? Hey, now we can play special stages with our friends. Now we can make someone else suffer. Now, I want to know what music, if you want to elaborate, that is. If you want to keep it a secret, then obviously don't. If you want to keep it a secret, just shoot me like a DM or something, like text it me.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Hey, Ethan, how you doing? Also, did we get an A? I wasn't paying attention. I think we got an A. Wait, Big said we're super duper happy. Did he? If he said that, we got an A. I'll check the footage here in a second. I literally can't. I cannot. I tunnel visioned. It happens. Where is... Okay, there she is. I was like, where's Cream? Alright, I need Cream to get down here. Really? Blocked by the dice block. I need to get Cream to level 2. It's really important I do this. In this stage, level 2 flight makes a huge difference for Team Rose.
You just have to write a row using the numbers. Are you ready?
Went to IDOT today, got new player glasses. That sounds good. Kind of need to go back, because I think my prescription's about the same, but it really changed last time I went, like last year. I haven't gone for a couple years before that, so I kind of expected it in some way. I want to know if my script's actually changed now. Especially since now I'm actually wearing glasses every day, not like only for far away things. Am I screwed? Okay, no, she came. No, well, now I'm screwed. Let her go. I need her. That's my rabbit. Okay, I should be good now. Versus error theme from FF7 remake, then it's ending from Xenoblade. The third time you had to fix it. It sounds like, at least what you're describing, it could have been Eric's theme because Square is extremely picky with copyright crap. Like they hammer people when they use music. It's really bad.
Wow, you're right.
Oh, I kind of meant to stay as big, but that's fine. I'm going back to big. Switch only changed slightly. It's been a few years, got current pair. It sounds like your eyes haven't really changed much. Last time I went before last year was 2014, I would like to say. So for me, it was like a 6-year gap between the last time I went to an eye doctor and current timeline from like last year. Hey, I finally got to skip. Only took 2 other playthroughs. So yeah, it was like a 6-year gap, and my left eye, from what I was told, changed the most. Like, my right eye was about the same strength-wise, but my left eye got drastically worse.
All right.
So it was my left eye that really needed the glasses. If it wasn't for that, I would still be using my old script. Okay, we got A here, I think. Yeah. And I'm checking the VOD here for last stage, because I tunnel vision like crazy. Oh yeah, we got an A. Alright, so far we got all A's. Sweet. Good thing I record an MKV now for OBS, because then actually I can check the recording as I'm recording. It's a nice feature.
You guys again?
Dr. Eggman!
Him again.
Past your bedtime, kiddies. Now to tuck you in. Get them.
Okay, immediately gonna start off doing
I
this.
underestimated our
Go over here, give me this. And now please give me a flight core. Please be a flight. Please be a flight. Dang it, that's not flight. I can work for it, I guess. Flight, please? Good. You want flight in this. Like any other Mook Rush level.
just how many of
And then give me this. I'm trying to remember when I used Big. I think it's a little while from now. Eggman has robot names and tuck Team Rose in the back. I would like to see that. That'd be hilarious. Okay, this is the one I do this one. And I'm level 3, so this is gonna be really strong. Do that again.
We did it. We did it.
I think that's it, actually. Yeah, that's it. That was a super easy fight, but Team Rose is considered the easy playthrough, so they dial it back on how many robots in these Mook Rush stages. It's like half the amount as the other teams.
Why are there so many of them?
Big, there was not that many of them. In fact, you blinked and they all died. It's because Big is so big. Yeah. Big's a big dude. It's kind of his name.
I smell froggy.
Oh yes, we're bringing that back from Sonic Adventure. Our froggy senses are tingling.
Go!
With rising, use B button to accelerate and control stick to balance.
Ow! Barely missed.
My turn. My turn.
There we go, made it. That's faster than taking the rest of the rail, man. I like to go fast. That's how I get my big old time bonus as this team.
I'm getting dizzy. My turn.
Who needs to do the rest of the levels puzzle when you have a flight character? Like, it's not even... Okay, foot in mouth, sure.
My turn.
How's that foot taste today? Very salty. I'm gonna say, who needs to do the rest of this when you can fly, and I immediately missed my jump.
I'm getting dizzy.
There. Don't know how I missed the first time for sure. I should have swapped the Big for the belly flop. Yeah, I smell frog in dusty old desert. Nothing else, I just smell the frog. Kind of weird. To be fair, Big's a weird guy in general.
Everybody look out!
Okay, dokie.
I gotta be careful of the freight train here.
My turn.
Oh no, I was thinking it was in this lane. I always think it's in this lane when it's just like Team Sonic that deals with that. Yeah, Amy's a little dumb. She grinds backwards so she can't see anything coming. Not the best idea. Amy, you're supposed to look at where you're going, not, you know, the opposite direction. Not safe.
You're right.
Here we go!
Yahoo!
Here we go!
Get a little bit of an extra speed buff. Also, I gotta teach you guys something. Did you know if you take this bottom path, there's a team blast sitting right there? I think that's the case for all 4 teams that go through this section.
Heading this way.
Don't worry about them. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, don't worry about them. Gets hit anyways. Okay, maybe we should worry. I have a feeling Team Rose playthrough won't be the same length as Team Sonic or Dark. A couple second different. Yeah, that was kind of weird. How we ended it so perfectly when I cut together the VODs for Team Sonic and Team Dark from last session. Like, just, yeah, it kind of worked out. So that was weird, but that's not happening with Team Rose. They're the shortest team playthrough in the whole game. They don't really have that much going for them.
All right!
That should be enough for an ace, though, I think. Based on time bonus and some of my score, should be more than enough. It's only 38k here. And we got a nice little 43.
We're like awesome!
Yeah, it really helps that Team Rose's levels, I think the longest one of their playthroughs, maybe, I like to say maybe 3.5 minutes at the most. Like, their playthrough isn't that long at all because their levels are very short. In my opinion, they're the best team to play in this game. Hands down. And it's because of their level length. It's so short. If you don't want to play this game forever, then just play this team's playthrough. Like, it's nice and concise. So if you don't like the long playthroughs of the other 3 teams, you play as Team Rose because of just how fast you can blaze through the game.
This must be the internal mechanism.
So nice not to have to go for those keys right now.
The middle part is where you put in the cannonballs, right? All right! All right! All right! All right! Did you all notice? We can move right and left.
I can't see anything big. You're too big. I don't think that's gonna make it. I'm gonna just, yeah, just go down.
Here we go!
I made a good amount of that, though, so it's not that big of a deal.
Here we go!
Yeah, I can do this. Why does Amy, Big, and Cream have the fastest stages over Sonic? I guess someone took pity on this guy? I don't know. Like, this team in general just has, like, the shortest amount of playtime because their stages are so short. They figured, you know, don't worry about it. These guys aren't that important, just get done quick. It's weird, but also it makes sense for the easy mode. You wouldn't want the easy mode to be the longest playthrough because that would kind of deter you from playing the rest of the game. It's also weird, like nothing in the game kind of spells it out that each team has a difficulty. You have to get the hint from Mobile Child before you pick what team playthrough to do to know what difficulty every team is. And they don't even tell you what difficulty Chaotix is because it's such a different thing. Like Chaotix is such a out there spectrum, they can't even classify it. It's technically the hardest because of how different they are. But they're in a completely different league.
Something weird in there. Jeez, you'll be reunited with your
Also, I keep on blanking. What's that name? It's so fast, man. I don't pay attention.
Sonic does. Then he'll be head over heels for me.
I think it was based on the dialogue.
Open fire!
This is it. Ready? Here we go.
Going to regret
We've done it.
Hello?
this. All cannons! Open
Well, that's one way to kill him. Quick, push him into a pit.
This is it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What the? I'm not the only one who's seen that, right? There was a floating head there for a minute. Amy was just head. No body. Help. Oh, really? Well, he did it.
Ready all cannons.
The robot hit you 20 times. That's all it takes. Why do I keep getting that glitch in this playthrough, man? Hey, Eggman, I'm over here. This is more of an awkward fight when you have this kind of setup. It's so much easier when you have teammates that you can just use as fists, but that's not the case here. Alright, sure, I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. I didn't want to do that, but you left me no choice. Alright, that's good. Alright, get my teammates. Get ready to jump, and GG's. It was way harder than it needed to be just because of how awkward that fight was. That should easily be an A rank based on the time. So far, all A's. I just confirmed that last stage was an A, too.
I have to find Froggy.
Oops, all A ranks. I mean, that's pretty much this game in a nutshell. This, Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow.
Hey, it's just a stupid copy.
Froggy, where are you? Let's go home.
Jeez, what's wrong? Yes, a chow.
I like how we had to have a subtitle for that because you can't understand what a Chow says, but we know exactly what the Chow said because Cream speaks Chowanese.
Let him get away with it. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okie dokie.
That's Metal Sonic, right? Hello? I'm here. Do you want to scan my data? Am I not important to you? Okay. Guess he doesn't care about Team Rose. Makes sense.
You all ready? Chocola.
Froggy.
This is making my head spin.
That's not what I wanted. I want to do the alternate goal ring again.
You all ready? Chocola.
We'll play through the stage normally here after we get the alternate goal ring. I'm gonna get my teammates just to make this easier.
This is making my head spin.
That's the wrong angle. Alright, where am I going? Alright, that worked. I can actually work with this. Alright. This is the weirdest one. Yeah, I can work with this. Okay. So we're gonna do another power formation flight. In case you missed it earlier, Big can fly. Please don't ask. I still don't understand it. So using this glitch, I'm gonna be showing off the alternate goal ring for this stage. So we're gonna be flying past the point where the stage technically ends. And we're gonna go on from there because there's actually unused dialogue this time around. Like, there was some unused dialogue in Ocean Palace, but it's like the same dialogue they put in other stages. This one, however, actually has unused dialogue that was never reappearing, so this is legit unused. Data successfully denied. Team Road sucks, don't need the data. Alright, so right down below us is actually where the goal ring is supposed to be to end the stage. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to fly over here to this flower. And here's some unused dialogue for you.
Is that a shiitake mushroom? I'm getting hungry.
Is that all you ever think about?
Why, yes, Amy, I'm always hungry. I'm related to Goku. I eat everything. I'll eat this whole stage. I'm that hungry. So everything is still here that's in like other team playthroughs. Like, I think this setup is more based around Team Sonic, if I remember correctly. That's what it looks like to me. It looks more like a Team Sonic layout. Yeah, it's Team Sonic because that frog's there. That frog is not there in Team Dark. And here we get the speed juice because, sure, give me more speed in an automated section. Cause yeah, that makes sense.
My head's spinning. This is making my head spin.
Then with that frog, we can skip right to the end of the level. I'm just gonna use Team Blast. I don't think you ever fight a gold robot like this in this team's playthrough. We might see one later in Foot and Mouth then. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, we don't really see Go Robots, so this is one of those times you can see one, because it's the Team Sonic layout of Frog Forest. And just like last time, here's a goal ring. I didn't actually mean to touch it, but now we're back to where the other one was. I don't think that's enough score to get the A, but we're going to go through the stage normally, so I got to reset. I never use this, I wonder. I think it's because they planned probably to have all 4 teams go through the same sections of every level. But I'm thinking later in development, they realized that wouldn't be the best idea. It would just get to be too tedious, too time-consuming, and too repetitive. Which is then probably when they changed the format to have like each team go through different lengths of the stages. But by doing that and trimming out the fat for Team Rose, they left in certain things from that idea probably of playing all these stages in the same length. Like if each stage is supposed to be 5 minutes for each team, change it later in development, leave that other section in that's like 3 minutes into the stage. It kind of makes sense on that front. It's a leftover. I'm kind of glad that's the case. Like, they decided, you know, let's not have these guys go through the exact same stages. Like, each stage may be the same, but they are formatted differently. They have different challenges, and they're not all the same length. If they were, that would be very repetitive. It would kind of be like how the classic games did it, but even more repetitive than that, because at least the classic games did kind of play differently depending on the character you had. Like, the Knuckles playthrough for Sonic 3 Knuckles was not the same as playing through Sonic or Tails, because Knuckles went through other sections of levels that no one else did. Oh, camera, please.
Here we go!
My turn. Got it.
Well, that worked horribly. At least it was only rings that time, so it didn't matter. You see there's a Sonic Direct on Thursday. I like how we're just calling it a Direct at this point, because we're just used to it. Yeah, I seen that there's supposed to be like some Sonic news this Thursday. There's a bunch of stuff that keeps on leaking. So, either we're finally going to get confirmation on these leaks, or we're going to just say, man, all that stuff we really wish was a thing didn't exist. It's going to be one of the two. So, I'm curious to see what Sega's going to be announcing. At this point, from what I heard, at least from what they were saying, don't expect much in the 30th anniversary, apparently. It sounds like a lot of things got pushed over to next year because of a side effect of the current pandemic and all. So, one of the things rumored because of a leak... I just fell through that. Are you serious? Please get on the rail. One of the things rumored because of a leak, I think from like a French retail site, is a Sonic collection of some sort. I don't know what's supposed to be on the collection. I don't think that was actually in the listing, but it's apparently supposed to be a collection of Sonic games.
Alright!
It's something, I guess? I don't know. People were theorizing it's 2D games because, you know, you gotta have your 50th copy of Sonic 1 and 2. So, I don't know. I would love if they did a Sonic collection for them to not do a 2D collection again. They do that like once a year. I'm not even exaggerating. There's at least once a year when they release the Genesis games on something. Can we not again, please? Like, there's like 3 versions, I think, of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 on like the Switch alone. It's so bad. Like, stop re-releasing the same game, guys. I would love if they did one, yeah, what Ethan's saying there. A 3D collection, that'd be good. Another thing that was rumored was a Sonic Colors remake. Who knows if we'll actually be getting that or not, but if we had like a collection, I would love that to be in the said collection. Like, make the collection of 3D games more recent ones. Like, I would love to see this game get re-released, because it hasn't ever gotten a re-release. It's been locked to the systems that released on GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. And then, you know, the original PC version that's next to impossible to find nowadays, because it hasn't been re-released. So you're buying it off the used market. I would love to see him re-release this, Shadow the Hedgehog, Unleashed Colors. Like, there's a lot they can pull from. But who knows if they will with a lot of these games. The only one I can see is probably Colors at this point because of that leak. Which I don't even know if I believe it as a leak, because we haven't heard literally anything about it yet, and because of that, you know, it doesn't really mean anything. Like, that was leaked out like over a month ago. We heard literally nothing. Ever since a weird listing, nothing. So that doesn't give me much confidence. And because of that, I don't know. I mean, all this is going to be moot by the time the YouTube version goes up on the weekend, because it's like, yeah, I know all those things you talked about. It did or didn't happen. Yeah, so it's just like a weird history piece to go back to. But, I don't know. I feel like they kind of need to do a 3D collection. No more 2D ones. Because we've re-released a 2D game so many times. If you're going to re-release a 2D game, please finally re-release Sonic 3 and Knuckles somehow. I don't even care if they change the music at this point. I just want them to be actually re-releasing the game on something. Because that game hasn't gotten a re-release in like 10 years. Because of the weird licensing issues with the songs. And because of that, the game has kind of been locked on whatever platforms it was last released on, which is the... I think it's the Xbox 360 and the Wii. It's not even the PS3, because that didn't get it because of the issues. Like, I got Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, but I didn't get them combined. The 360 did, but not the PS3. It's weird. It's so weird how that actually got released on the 360, but not the PS3.
All right.
Also, can I just say, Sonic and Knuckles is one of the coolest games on Wii Virtual Console, just hands down.
We're like awesome.
Because of the lock-on technology, there's an extra menu that they had to make for that game to do the lock-on stuff between Sonic 3, Sonic 2, and Sonic 1 for the Balls game. So it has a really cool interface that's only really for that game on Virtual Console. It's very unique.
I was wondering if I could ask you something.
If it's about a date, it'll have to wait.
Jade! You think this is a joke, you little brat? Now hand over that chow nice and easy.
I bet you're the ones who took chocolate chow.
What?
It's not nice to tease my friends.
Yeah, time to rock and roll.
This is a weird situation. You want a date or you want a kidnap? Why not both? Okay, now we're getting arrested. Yeah, this is a weird team fight. It makes no sense.
There's gotta be a major
But
misunderstanding.
when we finally play this team's playthrough, you'll get it. It doesn't make any sense in terms of Team Rose. It flat out does not. But when you actually play this team, what are they doing? They cycle through all their team members like rapid pace for no reason. Why? Alright, I gotta try this. Well, I can if you're in my way. Can you please go away, sir? Good enough? No. I can't remember how to do this. Well, I'm gonna do this the easy way.
But we can't back down now.
I haven't shown this yet, but out of all of the tornado moves on speed characters, Amy's is
But it won't be
by
so easy
far
for
the most powerful, because she launches it forward. Nobody else does that. Everyone else is stationary. Amy's is a forward tornado.
Sorry,
So this fight's
but
free.
There's no time for this.
Like, you literally just jump and hit B. And just do that until they're all dead. It's easy. If it's about a date, I'm calling the authorities. That doesn't really rhyme all that well. If it's a date, they'll have to wait, because the cops are on their way.
I think we're lost.
This place is creepy. Come on, you guys. Don't you want to find Chocola and Froggy? We can do this.
It's gonna get tough for all of us.
Big, why are you fixing your belt? In fact, Big, wear your pants. Why are you wearing a belt but no pants? You're around kids. This is creepy.
My turn.
Here we go.
How did I miss that? Please hit the thing, ball. This one's super weird for an unlock. You hit that, come up here, hit a switch, fall through this gap, hit this switch, and then you're back to the door. What was the point of locking this door for this playthrough? Like, seriously? That was like the easiest thing. Like, why'd you bother? How did I miss?
Here we go.
Sure. You know what? I'm gonna skip the rest of this. So I can literally just fly up here. It's gonna take me here anyways if I took the launcher, so it really doesn't matter. Excuse me, just falling over to the goal. Don't mind me. In fact, actually, could I do that right now? I think I can make it straight to the goal ring from here if I'm good enough with this aim. Let me see if I can do it. Done this like once.
Here we go.
I don't think that's enough. Yeah, I literally was in the sight of the goal ring, man. I had it. I activated flight too early. If I did that, it would have been A instantly. Well, you know what? We're actually gonna speedrun this.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, do my best. Here we go. Here we yeah, do my best. Here we go.
There we go. Right through the door. That's not enough height. I gotta go back. Try it again. Dude, excuse me. Oh, now it's awkward to do this with all the robots around. I don't like this. I may not actually get it based on time now. I just got to go. That's really bad. Failing that the first time is just basically A rank gone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I think this might still be fast enough for the A, even with those screw-ups. Dude, this is still fast enough for it. I'm gonna be surprised. I think that's still too early. Okay, but I hit the platform. Perfect. All right, that should still be an A rank. All right, we speed ran that one, boys. What do we get? Or 2 girls and a boy. 51K, that is enough.
We're like awesome.
That's what I was talking about when we began this team's playthrough. You don't even need to actually do anything in these levels for score. Just go fast. The time bonus alone is enough for the A rank. We already played through the whole stage once, so I didn't really feel bad about doing that door clip.
Okay.
Like, what do you watch me go up and down again for no reason?
Kinda scared.
Don't worry, I'll be right by you. My turn. My turn.
Here we go. Everybody, look out! Okay.
Okie dokie.
I'll do my best.
Ooh.
Here we go. Here we go.
Don't need to bother you. I think this one is like free as well. Yeah, you don't need to fight these guys, just walk around them. Go through the wall because walls are optional in this video game. Thunder shoot there, that way I don't have to go to the cart. This is match one of my favorite levels in this game. Yeah, I really like this level. Minus Team Chaotix, that one can go burn the fire. Oh god, it's so bad. It's so bad, it's Team Chaotix. But their theme's amazing. Like, Mystic Melody's theme is so good. Or Mystic Mansion. Yeah, Mystic Melody from Sonic 1. That's a good theme. That's a power-up, you idiot. Hit the box!
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, there's that switch again.
Here we go. I'll do my best. Here we go.
Who needs to hit switches when you can literally fly? I think that's still enough time bonus. We got a minute 31, which is over the guaranteed A, but I think we were fast enough to still be pretty good. And we got a good score anyway, so it didn't matter.
I'm so happy I want to tell everyone.
Okay, 2 more boss fights and 2 more levels, so 4 things in total left for this team to do. And then we'll have their whole thing. Well, no, 5. No, 4. No, I'm thinking ahead. Think of the final boss for some reason. Don't mind me. The 4 more A's.
Mustache monkey, you took
To
chocolate.
mustache monkey. Yeah, that's about right. Sometimes the IQ is as low as a monkey. For an evil science genius and all.
Back, Froggy.
Get them.
Let's do this for chocolate. Are you ready?
Big, why'd you desync? I hate when that happens, because then it's just awkward to finish the rest of the fight. Alright, they both got a level. That's unfortunate. I wanted more levels for my other fight here. I can make do with big.
Just how many
Perfect.
of them are there? There's so many to these robots.
There's too many of them.
Don't even need speed here, so who cares?
Level up.
And then one of these. I think there's a switch you're supposed to hit to unlock this, but I don't really need it. And there you go. Okay, no, it's not a switch. You just kill things. I think this should be it anyways, this last wave.
Already. Level up.
This is only the beginning. Don't get too excited, boy.
This is only the begin- Oh, not again. This always happens. Why do I always speak too early? Emperor Big's fishing rod is useful in this game. Yeah. Weird, isn't it? His fishing rod actually does something good and doesn't break every time he catches, like, I don't know, a little small fry. It's insane, man. What happened? Yeah, don't get too excited, boys. Wait a minute. 2 of them are ladies. Eggman doesn't understand what these 2 other people are. He thinks that Amy and Green, for some reason, are not ladies. I don't know why. He's a little stupid. We kind of discussed this already. Yeah, for a high IQ, this professor's pretty dumb.
If you want to fight, you've got one. Let's get that loaded. We're flying so high. It's kind of
Welcome to half of the stage completed already. We're just dropped in the middle of it.
Better not fall
It happens.
Here we go. All right.
Show this exclusive thing for Amy. If you hold down the jump button in the air, she actually has a little bit of a flight herself because you can just hold down the button and she twirls her hammer, which allows her to fly a little bit. Also, there's a switch down there. Optional. Who needs it? Just fly up with the flight character.
I'll do my best. Here we go.
Don't need to fight you. Again, switch there. Kill the guy. Optional. Flight character.
Level up.
Here we go.
My turn.
Here we go.
My turn.
It was a little scary. I didn't think I was going to make that.
Here we go.
Alright, that should hit. How did that... Okay, I was going to say, how did that miss? I literally saw the wind hit the turbine. Excuse me?
Ready anytime.
His brain only computes quantum physics. He fails in every other course, even proper etiquette.
All right.
You know, you're not wrong there.
Why would he eat so
Eggman probably did fail everything else because he's not that... Oh, he doesn't have a lot of common sense for an evil scientist genius.
All right. All right. Level up. Let's try landing on that giant battleship.
I love the pop in the stage. It's so bad.
Use thunder shoot to stop those cannons. My turn.
Oh yeah, this is a weird one. For some reason, you hit this as the power character only with the belly flop, and it just raises up. It's such a weird mechanic that's only like in this stage. I think it's in this stage for both Rose and Chaotix. Like, I don't think it's just Rose, but it doesn't make any sense. Why is that there? Use the flight formation.
Here we go.
It's so random, dude. Oh, really? How'd that not make it? And that killed me! Are you serious? I don't have enough points. I need to reset. That's really stupid.
We're flying.
Y'all getting dinner? Alright, I'll see you a bit there, Ethan. Enjoy food.
I see nothing but clouds. Better not fall
Yeah, this time let me
off.
get the points.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's better.
My turn.
Here we go.
Got it. That circle marked by your feet means that you're in danger.
That's not why I wanted the belly flop game. I don't know why you sent me downwards.
My turn.
Let's see if we do this faster than I did before. That's better. Much better.
My turn. Nice level up.
This one's pretty good about speed as well for the score.
My turn. My turn.
Up.
Turn.
Sure. Okay, intercepted. That's a little scary.
Why would he need so many ships? Maybe he just had a lot of time on his hands.
Look at all the fishy ships. I miss my doggy and fishing.
Big, you never fish again after Sonic Adventure 1. Like, it's always mentioned, but we never actually see him do it. At least I don't think we do. I'm thinking of all the games he's in. The only game I haven't really played that does feature Big is Team Sonic Racing. I don't know if there's like any special like cutscene or reference to it or anything in that for fishing. I don't know, like, it's weird. I had interest in that game around the time it was coming out, but the problem I had with it is that they took one of like the best features, in my opinion, from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform and cut it, and that was like the feature I loved about it the most, the transformation thing. Putting it back to carts to me, it kind of like took away my interest for the game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just a standard kart racers, like, I literally can get this with like every other kart racer on the market, and it came out a month before the Crash Team Racing remake, so unfortunately it had no ground to stand on. Team Sonic Racing was immediately compared to Crash. And in comparison, the game was not nearly as good in a lot of people's opinions. It didn't have as much replay value, and the online scene was already dying, like a month after it came out. So that to me is like, oh, that's not good. That's not good to hear. When a game's already kind of dead in the water on release, it's like that. Ooh, I don't know about this one, Chief. Kind of waited on the sale, and I still haven't picked it up. I do want to end up picking up at some point and playing it for myself, because I did hear Team Sonic Racing is a good racing game, but it does feel like it's missing a lot of its charm that the previous game had in the series.
Here we are.
Like, that's what I heard about it. It's fun, but not nearly as good as the last one. And I love All-Star Racing Transform. It's one of my favorite racers. Hands down. Like, I love that kart racing game so much. It's so good. And unfortunately, them cutting one of my favorite features, that kind of soured the mood, because I love Diddy Kong Racing, and that's what the game is based off of. Yeah, that's what I was even saying before there, Matt. Like, it did not help the timing on Crash Team Racing's release, because that also kind of killed off any interest a lot of people had with Team Sonic Racing due to the timetable. Most people just decided to wait. I'm not even kidding. I could fight you. I could have used a glitch to fly out of here, but you know what? I won't use a glitch. I'll be kind. We're not going to glitch it today. Instead, we're just going to wait for Big, and then we're just going to fly anyways.
I'll go to that pole and try the tornado jump. Here we go. Here we go.
I feel like I'm going to regret not killing that guy based on score.
Here we go! Can't believe you built that thing. It's huge!
Could fight that guy, but I think I'm gonna take the skip.
Neighbors much. Here we go!
My turn.
What? Excuse me! Wrong way, Big! Reuse dialogue. Big, not again! Big! You go the other way! Excuse me, sir. I don't feel that confident anymore in the A rank. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we missed it. That's like the third time we heard that IE.
Eggman's robots are edge. What are we gonna do?
We need 36K. Based on time, I'm a little worried about that one. I hit all three with the Rock Excel, that's perfect. I almost feel like I need to go for the yellow grind rail swap, but it's gonna kill me. Going for it. I missed it. Alright. We had to try it, because I don't think I had it based on my time anymore. I screwed up that bad. I had to go for it. I didn't know you could bounce off that.
My turn.
Interesting. Learn something new every day.
Here we go!
It's so nice you could just make that jump of Amy. Another thing about her hammer twirl after doing Rock Excel is kind of weird. You can press it in the air. So because of that, you can just maintain a lot of your momentum and your height by just doing that. It's really insane. Okay, this time I'm going to cheat a little bit, so please look away if you don't like cheating. Because at this point, I'm just going to fly my way over the section a little bit, and that's not flight. I'm just going to do it with this. Yeah. I'm just going to go over here. That's not going to make it. I'm dead. I need to be higher. Alright, if I feel like that's going to happen again, I'm just going to go for the pole. I just don't want to fight the guy, that's all. So I'm skipping the fight. How does that work, dude?
My turn. My turn. There's something there.
Level up!
I missed the timing on that. Timing a little precise for the hammer twirl thing to work.
My turn. Got it. My turn.
This robot is tough. Let's try using Flame Blast. Here we go! Here we go! I'll do my best! Here.
I can still make this. Yeah, that's fine.
Here we go!
My turn.
Try the tornado jump.
That me? Yes, it did. It made it. I should be good this time around my time bonus.
My turn. My turn.
Here we go! Can't believe he built that thing. It's huge! Maybe he doesn't like his neighbors much.
My turn. Got it.
I almost got that key. Almost got it.
Eggman's robot
Nope. What are we gonna do? Kill everything. As fast as that door opened and shut. Well, actually, no. As fast as that door shut, immediately open. Ruined the joke. It's all Big's fault. All right, I don't need to do that weird rail swap this time around, so I'm just gonna go. Just gonna swap over to the right one. That's it. It's super risky to go for that rail swap. If you do it, you skip the loop-de-loop, but it's so easy for it to kill you.
Froggy.
I forgot there's no lasers in this section. I'm thinking of Team Sonic for the lasers. Nice moonwalk there, Big. Alright, 36K we need for Final Fortress. I think that's more than enough. We should be good. 46K. That is over 10K.
We're like awesome!
Nice. We did good. That's all the A's for the stages. Now that means we just need to get an A on this boss fight and we're good. That's a little extreme, Amy, but, you know, in some ways, she's not wrong. Sonic's not going to settle down for a relationship if he has to fight Eggman every day. I need the flight. Give me the flight, please. Right, he's a little too close, so I gotta wait for the move. I think this will work. No, they didn't latch on. That's fine. Alright, well, we're gonna do what we did last time I fought you. Come here. Thundershoot. And Big gets stuck on for a little bit. Amy was stuck on him longer. It was only on the shield, which is not that helpful. Alright, both of them are locked on? That's perfect. This could be a quick one. Yeah, he's already dead. Perfect. Less than a minute fight. Let's go. Not over yet. Are you sure about that one?
Hang on, Foggy!
So easy when your teammates just glue themselves to Eggman's chest plate and just destroy his health bar. Kind of makes the fight just completely free.
Foggy!
That wasn't that bad. That was only like, what, an hour and a half of Team Rose? Thanks, nice insult. He only wanted to copy the data from the frogs that had chaos remains in them. I don't know how, don't ask. Didn't copy the Team Rose attributes at all. I didn't get anything from Big, Cream, or Amy, even though they're literally the most game-breaking team in the whole game. You could have copied Big's power of flight. Come on, man. Missed opportunity. Imagine that. Seeing a robot like Metal Sonic who belly flops in the air and fly. Like, that would just be hilarious. Final boss in this game would be very different. Spoilers, he's the final boss. Well, no. It's not like the game literally tells you that every step. But yeah, that's Team Rose. Now we get their main theme, Follow Me, which was performed by Kay Handley, I believe is her name. Pretty good song. I like this song a lot. It doesn't even sound like it's from this game at all. Just nice and uplifting. Yeah, we only have one more team story left, and that is Team Chaotix. As their name implies, the most chaotic playthrough in the whole game, because every level is a different objective. There's no structure to Chaotix. It's just whatever they feel like today. That's what they're doing. You'll see where we started, but man, that team is weird. I forget in that cutscene when they fight the Egg Albatross, Cheese is bopping around like he's made of water. Like, I don't know what's with the chow physics in this game, but they're very wobbly. Like, you only really see Cheese up close like this in a cutscene, so you don't notice it in gameplay because it's like, it's not there. He's more of like a static PNG flying in the air. That's it. But in the cutscenes, for some reason, his head is like jello. It wasn't really like that in the Sonic Adventure games. Like, yeah, sure, the Chow heads were a little squishy-like. You kind of noticed that if you put on different hats, but it wasn't like this game. It wasn't like they were jello heads. It was really just the top of the little ball. Like, that's the only thing that shook around a lot. The heads never moved. Yeah, that's weird, man. I mean, to be fair, this game... The cutscenes are like CGI renders, but this was like earlier stages of Sega playing around like CGI. So this was still like rough CGI filming for them. I honestly don't think that the CGI really hit its stride for Sega until it was like around when did the Knights game on the Wii release? It was around then. Because then Sonic Unleashed Onwards, which was 2008, had really good CGI, but Knight's Journey of Dreams is kind of what started the whole CGI thing that they're using now. Yeah, it was in 2007. That's when that released. That's when Sega got really good CGI, in my opinion. It's basically movie CGI. In this age, it's like, we're trying to make a movie CGI. Not quite there yet. Give it a couple years. And we got one more story left. I'm working on a game. That's next.